YouTube, what's going on, guys? It's your friend Ebates back again with another video. I hope you guys are all having an amazing day so far. In today's video, guys, we're actually showcasing the STG on Rebirth Island. Now, I was actually able to drop 30 kills in today's gameplay with the STG. I will say that this gun is absolutely a meta in this update. I know that the gun got a little bit of a nerf a couple updates ago, but the gun is absolutely still viable at the AR position. We've got a great build and an insane gameplay for you today, guys. But before we do that, I want to quickly shout out my Noti gang. If you guys do want to be featured as Noti gang, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel to post Notis on, and also comment Noti gang down below to be featured. We shout out 2 people every single video. Let's get straight to the build. Starting off with our muzzle, we are using the MX silencer. This is great for your vertical and horizontal recoil. Also, the damage range buff on this is super important, so go ahead and throw it on. Now, moving on to the barrel, this is super strong for your longer range fights. The bullet velocity on this is absolutely essential, and also the highly accurate and controllable pro is definitely beneficial to this gun. We are going to be adding a lot of other attachments later in the build that kind of benefit the closer range, so go ahead and throw this on for the longer range. Now, moving on to the optic, we're using the 3-6 scope. This, in my opinion, it was one of the cleanest sights on the game, especially in the Vanguard weapons and especially on the assault rifles, so go ahead and throw it on. Now, for our stock, we are using the tactical stock. This is a great stock for your initial firing recoil. Sometimes the gun kind of gets a little bouncy if you don't have this stock on, and it's very important to hit those first couple shots so you get the advantage on every single fight, so go ahead and throw on the tactical stock. Now, for our perk number 1, we are using focus. I know a lot of other people use vital or nerve to steel, but in my opinion, I think focus is the strongest, especially when you're kind of trying to ego chow some things. If you're kind of getting in a one-on-one engagement, a lot of times that flinch is kind of, it's distracting. It's very, very distracting, and the flinch resistance here on this focus perk is definitely essential, so go ahead and throw it on. Now, moving on to our perk number 2, we are using fully loaded. This is very important, especially on Rebirth Island, where you're landing on your loadout a lot of times. Sometimes you die and you just need to grab your loadout again. It's very important to start with that 210 max ammo spot, so go ahead and throw on fully loaded. Now, moving on to the rear grip, we are using the polymer grip. I know the hatch grip got a huge buff in this last update, but I will say that the polymer is super important for, especially for the flinch resistance and the accuracy and recoil during sustained fire. This is actually honestly a great rear grip still, and honestly, I was kind of just, it's kind of underrated honestly in the past update, because I kind of was knocking it a little bit. I was kind of going the hatch grip, but honestly, guys, the polymer grip feels great on this gun. Go ahead and throw it on. Now, moving on to the magazine, this is one of the strongest magazines for the gun. The movement speed, the ADS, and the fire rate is super important for a closer range build. Like I was saying when we were going over the barrel is super heavy, which makes it a great gun and a great option at a longer range, but this magazine makes it a great option at a closer range as well, so go and throw it on. Now, moving on to our ammunition type, this is pretty standard for most of the assault rifles, but we are using lengthened. Go ahead and try it out. And last but not least, we are using the hand stop. I know a lot of the times, a lot of people have been using the strife angled, especially on the KG, but in my opinion, I think the hand stop feels great for the vertical and horizontal recoil. Honestly, guys, this gun doesn't have much horizontal recoil or vertical, especially when you throw this on, so go ahead and try it out. Now, that's going to be all for the build. And again, before we jump into the gameplay, I want to quickly remind you guys, if you guys are new here, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel with your post notifications on, and also comment down below. It would really help me out a lot. Let's get straight to the gameplay.
Hostile dropping into the area. Down. We've spotted an enemy radar jammer in the area. 25 remaining. Squad member is redeploying. Time's up. Objective failed.
Dude, what's going on here, bro? Everybody's like kind of hiding. Now, this STG is very good.
Allied UAV overhead. Hunt them down. Hostile dropping into the area. Loadout drop headed your way.
What?
Keep your senses sharp. An enemy team is tracking your location. Squad member is redeploying.
Guy's sniping me. I don't know.
On you until squad mates redeploy.
Oh. I didn't know there was two of them.
Good to go. Shot's good.
And I actually got that full kill.
Watch your six. Surgeons will be gone soon. Fire sales done. Prices are back to normal. 10 of them. Payback is deferred. Squad member is redeployed. You're losing ground.
Get in the safe zone.
Area. Watch the skies.
That's a kill.
3 more in there, bro. Wow.
Mover here. Never mind.
Right on your tail. Outside, but don't get comfortable.
We need to get safe zone. Need recon.
UAV beginning flyover.
Let's go, baby. Wow.
Jesse, wanna cook?